and welcome back to my channel. I am Mrs. P. Tarleton. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Today I wanted to share with you a new whiteboard that I was recently introduced to and asked to review. It has many great features. It's called HeyHi. So let's dive in and check out HeyHi. Okay, so I just did a quick little Google search, HeyHi.sg, and it comes right up to their main page. It's quick and easy. You can sign up for an account, or if you already have one, you log in. You can log in with Google. Notice I have an account, so my credentials are already in there. If you don't have an account, just go right here. It's quick and easy to sign up, and it's free to sign up. Log in. So here it'll show you upcoming meetings, ongoing meetings, or meetings that have already passed. Here you have your calendar, so you can schedule meetings. Down here, this is a really nice feature where you can actually set up your calendar with specific time slots. So if I go into my calendar, so I'm going to update my availability. So here it's highlighted the current date, but I don't want to set up appointments for today. My day is already over. But if I want to set up some appointments and make them available for tomorrow, maybe I have a lunchtime appointment from 12:30 to 1. I can create that slot and say that it's available. And then people can actually come in and schedule those meetings. They are done in 30-minute increments. So if I'm available from 12:30 to 2 for appointments, I can do that there. Go back to my dashboard and then send out this link, and people can schedule appointments with me, which I think is really great feature. But that's not what we're here for. Let's go ahead and get into this whiteboard. So we're going to go up here to New Meeting. These are all of your options depending on how many people you want to have in your group. If you're all writing at the same time, I suggest you don't have more than 4 people in one meeting if you're writing at the same time. If you're doing larger groups, if you're calling on one person at a time to write, that would work perfectly. As just like with any live document, if you get too many people collaborating on one document, it jumps around. So I wouldn't have more than 4 or 5 people writing on one document. What I did for my class, I actually set up multiple meetings broken down by alphabet, so I can tell them, choose which meeting you belong to. A through C's go here, D through F's go here. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up for my classes for tomorrow. I'm going to schedule my meeting. If it was right then and there, you would just click start. I've already got it named. This is for tomorrow. And then I would want to click the time that I'm going to start my meeting. So 10 a.m. What's cool is once you choose how long you want your meeting, it automatically sets the end time. If you want the screen to be locked when they enter or the chat box to be locked, you would turn those on. I don't mind that it's unlocked. And I'm going to schedule my meeting. This is where all the information is. You have your meeting ID, your access code. This is the actual link that you would need to copy. If you left click and hold down, Control-C will copy it, or right click it, copy the link. Go to your Google Classroom, create an assignment, go to add a link. And if I Control-V, it'll paste it in. And of course, you want to label it over here how you normally do. But this is what the students see when they click on the link. Type in your name. Some of my students were erasing this code, so tell them don't erase the code, and then join the meeting. The other option, if your students are like mine and sometimes erase the code, I can just copy here, and it's going to copy everything in this grayed out box. Go to my Google Classroom. Control-V will paste it in. That way they have all the information. This is not a live link, so if you wanted to create that live link, you could just copy it from there. And then, of course, add a live link for them. So that's actually what I did for them so that they would have a live link. I pasted everything in here, but then I created the live link as well. And it made it very easy for them to log in. When you're ready to start your meeting, when it's time, you're going to go back to your dashboard, join the meeting. It's going to check your microphone and your camera. Everything's working. I'm going to mute it so I don't have an echo. Over here is where you'll see all your guests listed. So when your students log in, it will actually show them all listed right here. If you want to end the meeting, this is a really great feature. When you end the meeting, you can actually end it for everybody, which I really like that feature. Pushed everybody out. I didn't have anybody straggling behind. So that's a great feature. Another great feature is this right here. They can take their cell phone and all they have to do is take a picture or scan this QR code, and then it pulls everything up right on their cell phone or their tablet so that they can engage with the whiteboard as well. Here we can change our color options and the thickness of our pens. Writes very nicely. I really like the way it looks. So that worked out really well. We can highlight our writing. Here we have a laser pointer. You left click and hold down, and you can point the students in the right direction of where they should be focusing their attention on. This is an eraser, so you can erase things that you may have made a mistake on. The only thing you have to be aware of when you do erase, it does erase the background, this grid paper. So if you needed that grid paper, you may not want to erase, maybe just change colors and keep on writing. This shape tool is a great tool for math teachers who need to draw all these shapes. And then take a look at it. I teach geometry, so this will come in very handy. Every time you click, it adds the other part, the other side, I should say. There you go. There you have your polygon. If students want to just type, or if you want to just type, just click the text box down here, and you can just type. If you want to insert an image, you can do that, or you can insert a document. If you make a mistake, you want to undo something, of course, you just click undo. Earlier, when I was with my students, I couldn't figure out how to move my board. I had my pen tool and it wasn't moving. And my student said, "Oh, Miss T, it's right there." So if you click here, you can move this board forever and ever. It just keeps going. It seems like forever. I haven't found the end of it yet, so I'm not sure how long it goes, but it extends in all directions, which is a great feature. Sometimes I'm doing those math problems and I run out of space. I will not run out of space doing my math here, which is a really good feature. Here you can zoom in, bring things closer, of course, zoom out. I really like this feature here. This you can actually have a library. So I've already added a couple folders. I'm going to show you. So you click here to add a folder. And then once you have your folder, then you're going to add a file. You can drag and drop it here, or click here, go to where you have your file saved. And it does need to be a JPEG. Notice I clicked on 2 at one time. That's definitely a time saver. So this is my similarity page. And it's now added those files to my library. These files now I can drag and drop onto my page. I can resize them. What's nice about this is because you'll have all your students listed right here, you can call one student at a time and they can right here come on here live. They can choose their pen color, they can choose their pen, and they can answer the question right here. So they are able to write on these documents live and you can actually see them, and that helps with engagement for your students. So that's definitely a great option. So that was here, your library feature. This is where you would see the list of all your guests, and you have all these guest controls. This is their chat box. The students really loved using the chat box. Oh, I just noticed this feature. You can post a question and then have students answer that. That's very good. I did not try that out. I will be trying that tomorrow. I did not even notice. The students did enjoy chatting. They were writing back and forth and engaging with me. The other cool thing is that I can add another whiteboard. So if we're done working with this, we want to go on to the next one, we can get a blank slate and start all over. HeyHi is a really great, it's your video meeting, whiteboard, all in one place, which is a really great feature. Again, I do suggest that you have maybe multiple meetings set up if you have a large class like I do, so that you only have maybe 5, no more than 7 people writing on one whiteboard at a time, because it does move around too much. I tried it once with 30 people and it wasn't good. It was all over the place. So if you have 5 people, 7 people, I think that's why HeyHi is smarter than me. They put 4 people, and that's actually a great number to work on the same whiteboard. But the way I just showed you, having this, and if you call up the students one at a time, oops, got to get my hand tool here so I can move this. If you call up your students one at a time, not having everybody write at the same time, it would work perfectly right here. Now notice my writing here moved, but there is this really cool feature. I can lock this, so it actually now locks it in place so that the writing doesn't get separated from the paper. And I do think this is a really great option. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. How are you using this? I think it's excellent for tutors. If you want to do like tutoring after school or even in your class, my students really did enjoy working on this. Hope you found this helpful. Remember, step out and be uniquely wonderful you. Have a great day.